Hey, before the video starts, I just want to say that this is not from me. Those 4 videos are from another channel called the Rec Room Vault. So yeah, you can go and check it out. I have the link in the description, but yeah, just enjoy the video. Hey guys, today I'm gonna look at some unused, unfinished, or just scrapped stuff from Rec Rooms, so yeah, let's begin. First of all, we're gonna start with the Curse of the Campus Witch. You know, Crimson Cauldron, but a very early known build. So yeah, let's just see what we have. So right at the start, we can actually see the old Rec Room PC, which would kind of be a part of the watch. Nowadays, we only have the watch, but back then people used the PC, even though it's really just the watch, but you don't have it on your arm. Yeah, I don't know. And yeah, for some reason, Crimson Cauldron has the Jumbotron picture on it, you know, instead of having the Crimson Cauldron thing, so yeah, very early build, if they didn't even have, like, the actual image of Crimson Cauldron. So, in the waiting room, basically everything is like in Golden Trophy, even the logo is Golden Trophy, except that the curtains are now green. What a change. So in the weapon room, yeah, basically everything's the same except for one thing, the wand. The wand is a little different in this build, because you actually have to like rotate it or like do certain movements to actually shoot with it, which I think is super cool, and I'm super sad that this is not in the final build. Why, Rec Room? This was actually a really cool idea. Now we just press the trigger and wait until it shoots. That's pretty boring. And yes, it's just a very, very early design model of the wand, and it doesn't seem like it uses some kind of explosives and stuff. It's just a wand. It's actually magic. That's cool. Honestly, there's not much to say about this. It's just a very, very early version of the first room. It looks terrible, but all of these rooms look pretty terrible at the start, so what can you say? And really now there isn't really anything to say about the maps themselves, so let's just go on. It's just a lot of early things, early layouts of the map, and the goblin spawns are all from Golden Trophy, so they're all offset, and you have to like play space move over there, but yeah. Basically at the end of the video we can see that the bog monster is looking a little unfinished. Alright, next on the list, we have Golden Trophy. And yes, again, a very early build of Gold Trophy. This one is from 2017, so it's still in Rec Room's older days when it's still the old locker room and like everything had weird lighting and it was very simple. But yeah, let's just say that Golden Trophy is a Golden Trophy. It's called Epic Quest. Yeah, I'm happy they changed it. Oh yeah, and another fun fact before we begin, Apartment 205 is the background music of this quest. So this is where it comes from. Instead of spawning in the waiting room, we only have the weapon room, which means we're already missing something there. The moment you get into this room, you immediately notice, wow, this is unfinished as all hell. Jeez. It's so simple. The door literally is just a normal Rec Room door from back then, with the words enter above it and a lock icon on the door. It's so well, another thing you might notice is that we have hammers. So, Golden Trophy, or Epic Quest, was meant to have more weapons. So, instead of just having sword and shield for melee, we would also have a hammer. Why did they scrap it? I think because the hammer really wasn't any different from the sword, and since swords are more known for melee weapons, it only makes sense to have the sword as the weapon of choice. Honestly, I still wish to see the hammer come back, maybe in a different quest sometime, you know? We don't have any bows, but we do have crossbows. and they're just paintball pistols with like a piece of a crossbow attached to it on the front, and it does shoot arrows, and they are filled with paint, so it's like paint arrows. That's weird. And the scoreboard is like just a paintball scoreboard put in there, so yeah. I'm calling this one an epic quest. Do I have to say anything about the enemies? I don't think I have to say anything about the enemies. Basically, they look like anyone with just a really small amount of knowledge with the maker pen could probably create these enemies. These are just very simple early designs of the goblins, and yeah, they're simple. Everyone could make them. But still, it's nice to see them. Yeah, I'm happy that the goblins we have bigger heads and made out of cardboard and stuff. Yeah, that's basically it for Gold Trophy, and now it's time for the Unused Rec Center. Yeah, this one is from 2018. Who guessed it? Yeah, we have a lot to unpack. Honestly, you can just let this video run in the background so you guys can see it, because this is a lot. Basically, I can say right off the bat, I'm happy that this is not the rec center we have now, because this looks just so bad. I am happy they didn't go with this one. I think people will be even angrier if this was the rec center. Yeah. So we are missing a lot of things. For example, we don't have the cafeteria. The store booth is in a really weird spot, and also is the mirror. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the theater place, you know, with the big mirror. Yeah, there's no mirror. There's just a lot of seats. Amazing. By the way, if you haven't already noticed, the outside is completely white because there's no outside. They weren't that far in the rec center, and I think they were like going through multiple designs, and they just ended up using the one that we know nowadays, or at least the one that came out that we all knew from 2018. Also the basketball thing, it's just a really weird spot. I really am happy that this is not the thing that we got. This is a terrible rec center. Oh yeah, and we were missing the RecNet picture thing, like the big screen that would show you a lot of RecNet pictures that you could cheer, or you could go to the room in where the picture was taken, so that's also missing. And the last video is Mainframe Assault, which is basically a laser tag game mode that is themed around Jumbotron. You know, the rise of Jumbotron, the quest. Basically, you have to protect your Jumbotron. Each team has a Jumbotron, and they can buy bots with points from tagging other players. And yeah, the way you win is you just kill the enemy's Jumbotron, and he will be shooting at enemies. But yeah, the map used in this game mode is Hangar. You know, the thing we now have as that we got in laser tag, and it's really cool. It's a really nice map. I don't like Cyberjunk City. Cyberjunk City sucks. Why did you remove this? This is an amazing game mode. Like, why did they remove this? I know they just ended up giving us a normal laser tag, but this would have been really cool. I mean, it's totally possible to make one in the normal custom room, so I guess you can make this with a maker pen. But why would you? Oh yeah, and go-karts were also a thing, but I think everyone really knows about them by now, so yeah. Anyway, these were the 4 videos. If you want to check them out yourself, the link of the channel is in the description. That's basically it. Thanks for watching. This really was kind of just listen to me. I don't know why. You didn't have to. You could just watch them yourselves. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.